The Carbon Coach app is an app launched by Layne Norton, Holly Baxter, and Keith Cracker, which is a nutrition app that adapts based on your goals and individual metabolism. They have designed this app based on the latest nutritional science recommendation and also input from themselves. So the question is this app really worth the hype? Let's check it out. Hi legends, Felipe here and welcome to my channel. I have been using the Carbon Diet app for 2 months now, and I would like to share my unbiased views on this app. I'm not associated with the Carbon guys at all, just wanting to share my honest opinion, as I have been using tracking apps for many years and Carbon is quite different from the other apps out there. I'm also assuming you already know what macro counting is and how to count macros, so I won't be boring you trying to explain it. Now, for 6 months last year, I worked with a sports nutritionist to help me get back in track with healthy eating. Honestly, I was all over the shop, I was eating terribly, and really hiring this guy helped me to be back on track. I learned a lot from him and I will honestly be forever grateful, but this guy was 500 Australian dollars per month. And unfortunately, this is really unsustainable for my family's budget. And enter Carbon Coach app. This app allegedly does exactly what my sports nutritionist was doing, which was, I would go there, I would check in with him once a month, weigh myself, get my body fat level, and he would readjust my macros based on my goals if required. And the Carbon app claims to be able to do just that with weekly check-ins. So really that was absolutely a no-brainer for me at a price tag of 18 Australian dollars per month if you pay month by month, or around 12 Australian dollars per month if you pay the entire year. I believe it's about 10 American dollars on the year plan. So the idea with the app is that after you register and you input your basic information like age, current weight, your desired weight, nothing new, right? And also your goal like weight loss or muscle gain, maintaining your weight or reverse diet, which is a way of tricking your body in being able to consume more food while minimizing body fat gain. And other things like your lifestyle, if you're sedentary or active, how much exercise you do during the week, and also the app asks you to rate your metabolism, giving you three choices: slow, normal, and fast. Most people will select normal. I know that for me, I have a fast metabolism. I have always struggled to put on weight. Bulking diets for me are terrible because I try to clean bulk and I just don't really see the scale going up and I end up doing dirty bulking. It's terrible. And then you have also a slow metabolism, which is for people who really, follow a strict eating plan, and even doing that, they find hard to lose weight. Cool, and then after entering all this information, the app goes on and calculates your maintenance calories. And as you know, the maintenance calories are what your body uses to maintain its weight, right? And depending on the goal you select in the app, it will add or subtract to these maintenance calories so you can gain or lose weight, or obviously maintain the weight if that's your goal as well. Now, one of the cool things with this app is that once a week, you get to check in and you tell your weight, your body fat, and whether you are compliant with your eating during that week. And based on this rate of progression, the app is able to tell you if you're on the right track for your goal or not. And if not, the app will recalculate your target macros and provide you with new ones to work with for the week that is to come. And the more you use the app, the more information you enter, the more the app knows about you and can respond better with regards to your goals. Now, today is my check-in day. Very convenient, right? So let me show you guys in the app how the check-in process works. All right, here we are in the app. This is today, and as you can see, I wasn't really able properly to be compliant and hit all my macros, but that's all right. It is what it is, right? So what we do here is right at the bottom, we have coach. And if I come here, you'll see that you can see my current goal, which is to gain weight at 0.3 kilos a week. And the goal is 72 kilos, right? So right now, what we're gonna do is to press the check-in button. One thing that I don't like that much, though, what they do here is they ask me if I were compliant with my macro targets. But I'm logging everything through the app. So I wish there was some settings configuration that I could just say, I'm tracking all my food through the app, so you don't have to ask me. You will see right there and then if I've been compliant or not, and just skip that and just say that I haven't been compliant in my case here. As you can see, my calories should have been between 2,700 and 2,800. I freaking ate this last week 3,300 calories. Protein was pretty okay, right? Between 147 and 155, I had 152, but obviously carbs and fat all over the shop. So now it's asking me to provide the metrics. My current weight, I've weighted this morning, 71.3, so getting there. And body fat, 14.9. I was about 13% when I started this bulking, and now I'm 14.9. So although I've been dirty bulking a little bit, not crazy, but a little bit, I haven't gained that much body fat so far, which is good. So does everything look okay? Compliant, no. Weight 71.3 and body fat 14.9. Complete the check-in. Doing science. And of course, looks like things didn't go as planned because I wasn't compliant. I did gain weight, but the app is telling me that things didn't go as planned, but it did keep me in the same calories and macros. So it didn't change anything there. So it's just telling me it didn't go as planned because I wasn't compliant to what I was eating. So I just pressed let's go, and there you go. Basically, here I am again, back on the Gulf area. So I could see here, for example, if I go to press me, I could have a look at my weight and how the weight is going. So as you can see here on the July 19th, I was 71.9, and even though that's what messes up with my head. Even though I ate, I was meant to be eating 2,700 calories, and I ate 3,300 calories. Even though I did that for a week, I went from 71.9 to 71.3. Something's wrong, right? I mean, yes, I'm working out 5 days a week, and I'm fairly active and all that. But I don't know if this measurement here of 71.5 was a lot of water. I'm really not sure what happened here. But there you go. You can see your weekly weight, your monthly weight as well. How's that trending, and your year as well. At least year, you can see a upward trend because I'm doing a gain phase, right? It's just strange. And finally, another thing that I would like to mention is the planner. I think the planner is very cool, especially for those wanting to do refeeds, which I do plan to do refeeds when I go in a cut phase. Refeeds is basically to say, hey, I want to be eating a little bit more at a specific days of the week, and then bring down your calories at the remainder days of the week. So for example, let's say that Saturday and Sunday is the weekend, so I know that I normally eat more, or I normally overeat really. So I can come here and say, you know what, I'm actually going to be eating around 3,300 calories on Saturday, and also 3,300 calories on Sunday. So the app will basically balance everything out for me throughout the week. So I'm essentially eating the same amount of calories that I'm meant to be eating during the bulk phase. But I'm just saying, hey, during the weekend, I'm going out with the family. I'm going to be eating more. That's essentially it. So, and there's a study actually by Dr. Layne Norton and also Dr. Bill Campbell, where it shows that in a cut phase, refeeds show to retain lean mass better, preserve metabolism better, and lose fat just as much as the continuous cut diet, which is the continuous cut diet is basically eating the same amount of calories every single day of the week, not doing any sort of refeeds. So, based on that study, I think that's quite interesting. I'm actually haven't really done any refeeds in my life really, so I'm going to try that during my cut phase and see how that goes. Look, so far I've been enjoying the app quite a bit. The check-ins keep me accountable, and although it's not really a food logger app, it does the job quite well actually. I used to use an app called Fat Secrets, which to me is the best food tracking out there in terms of UI and user experience when logging food. But I replaced it with Carbon because I really don't want to be using two different apps to be doing different things. It's just easier for me. Now, the downsides of the app, honestly, I didn't find that many. The ones I found, they're really not, showstoppers. For example, you can't track anything else than carbs, protein, and fat. And this can be fine for some people, but for me, I'm always trying to track my fiber. It's very important for me to be hitting my fiber levels every day. So I really wish you could, have a little bit more of control on all the types of micronutrients to be tracked on the app. Second, although the app's UI and UX are quite good, one thing that annoys me is that the food logging workflow is not snappy enough for my fast fingers. Sometimes I'm trying to add food, tapping the screen like a retard, and the screen, at least in the Android version, glitches a little bit for me. But in saying all this, I'm honestly quite happy with using the app. I trust the work done by the coaches behind this app. And just this week, really, I signed up for the yearly membership because it's really the best value for money. And I want to give this app a try for a whole year, see the results during that year. My project is to be able to reach 12% body fat and 72 kilograms. That's about 160 pounds. So at the end of the year, or somewhere around then, I plan to release a new video with an update on my progress. The Carbon Diet Coach app is really the only app I know that acts as a coach and helps you reach your nutrition goals. Do you guys know of any other app that can do the same thing? And if you do please let me know in the comment below. I'd love to give that app a try and maybe even review it. And also, if this video has helped you in deciding to go ahead with Carbon or not, please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And thank you for sticking with me until here, and I wish you legends a strong week ahead.